I want to do a few video clips on Osho, a master whom I have admired and respected. He's very funny, sometimes frivolous, but always shook people to thinking. That was perhaps the purpose of his incarnation. For instance, the videotape that I'm going to be doing in this piece is on Osho talking about God is not a solution but a problem. So as soon as you read the title, then you are drawn to go and look at what is there in it. He starts out saying that thank God that he doesn't exist. Again, another shocking presentation to get people's attention. He talks particularly about the concept of God in Christianity. He says that according to the Bible, God created in 6 days, and since then he has been resting. Again, another funny way of putting things. Nevertheless, it's profound to look at what he has to say. He mentions about Darwin, who literally was against the creation of God in the Bible, because if you accept Darwin's theory, then you cannot accept the Bible, because Darwin says that nobody created the world, but it was a matter of evolution. This makes us to think further into the concept of God within the Hindu tradition. It's a profound concept. Even the word concept, the word God itself, to me is the problem. The word God is an English word, but if you go and look at the Sanskrit word, it is Deva. It's a shiny being. There are so many beings that they are invisible, and God is one of the invisible beings that we cannot see. So the understanding that comes out of the Hindu tradition about God is profound. There are so many devas, gods, and they moved from their material vibrations to a more high power vibration. Sometimes there is an evolutionary process involved. For instance, there are so many Rudra Shivas. They are all on the evolutionary path. There are so many Vishnus, so many Brahmas. Our Puranas or the mythologies, they all accept there are more than one Vishnu or one Shiva or one Brahma. There are thousands and tens of thousands of them. So there is a possibility to fit in the evolution concept of Darwin into religion, and this is possible only in the Hindu tradition, and there's a lot of literature on that. So when you look at the Hindu tradition, when you study about God and its concept, you are really studying about evolution. So it's not against Darwin. Even human beings are in the process of evolving. And they are evolving from Atman to Brahman, from man to God. And gods are also in the process of evolving. There are so many Shivas, lower Shivas, and then they become more evolved, and then they keep going. Evolution is just an open-ended reality. That's why Shiva is still meditating, Vishnu is still meditating. What are they meditating on? Because there is possibility for even gods to evolve. That's why the concept of God is more sophisticated within the Hindu tradition. And also we can answer from the Hindu tradition a very enigmatic concept by the anthropologists and psychologists and also sociologists. These people from social sciences think that man created God. God did not create man. This is another concept. Both are good and both are true. It's true that God created man. It is also true that man creates God. How? So whenever you do a puja, a ritual, you create God. It's called prana pradishta, and then you do it a temporary pradishta too. And then you also do a meditation. And then you create God too. Because the moment you think about God, you are creating God. So there is no contradiction within the Indian tradition. When somebody says that it is man who created God, yes, man who created, not only created God, but creating God on a daily basis. So it's really very profitable to study the concept of God within the Indian tradition.